Testing. Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me? What's going on, everybody? Can y'all hear me okay? Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. It's kind of weird, though. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, NateTheTruth. We about to get started. Okay, long as y'all can hear me, that's what I'm satisfied of. How everybody doing? Good evening. Good evening. I see we got Talisha, Tamika, Susanna, Glenn, Richard, Patrice. Good evening, Patrice. How you doing? Sheila, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we're above the ground. That is one thing that's true. That is definitely true. Jacob Johnson, what's going on? Christine, how you doing? Yep, how everybody doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna. Oh, your husband. Hopefully he'll come home tomorrow. That is a good thing. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. It's 6:02. Good Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up this morning, Lord. Thank you for watching over everybody, Lord. Lord, we ask that you bless Patrice's husband, Lord. Give him the strength. Give him the everything he needs to be healed, Lord. We ask that you let him go home tomorrow so he can be with his family, Lord. We just ask that you continue to take care of him, to make him stronger, to make him better, to do whatever the needs need to be done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, y'all, we know we got a lot to talk about. Um, we got a lot. Listen, have y'all paid attention to what's going on right now? Have y'all paid attention that somehow Donald Trump is trying to do things to make Barack Obama look like he did some stuff with the Russians? Have y'all seen that? And the crazy part about it is it's only black people that's talking about it. You know, it's only black people that getting up here talking about Barack Obama did treason, Barack Obama did this, Barack Obama did that. It's only black people. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? When you see a bunch of black people getting on TikTok talking about Barack Obama and he did some stuff with the Russians, because anything that Donald Trump and his cronies put out is nothing but a lie. And people need to realize that it's nothing but a lie. Anything that Donald Trump and his people put out is for him to deflect things that he's doing in order to make people think that somebody else is doing something wrong. So what would Donald Trump do? Donald Trump is trying to throw everything now to make look like Barack did something. And everybody know you can't believe nobody in Donald Trump cabinet. You know you cannot believe nobody in Donald Trump whole regime, I should say. Because everybody in his cabinet lies for him. So now they got, but this is the funny part. It's only people I've seen talking about this is black people. Good evening, cousin. How you doing? Black people's on TikTok. Oh, Barack, you did some treason and stuff. You said this, Barack. Barack ain't got a damn thing to do with what's going on right now. It's a distraction like y'all are saying. This is something that Donald Trump want to distract because of the Epstein files. Because he know that he was over there messing with them little kids. And there was a lot of more superstars messing with those little kids. A lot of them. And they don't want their name published like they should be published. That is the crazy part. These peoples are pedophiles. That's all they are, pedophiles. Hold on for a second. That's all these people are. They are nothing but pedophiles. And pedophiles are what they are. And they all need to go to prison for being pedophiles. That's all they do. All they do is talk about each other. They just pedophiles. And that's something that people need to realize. That's all they are. These are truly pedophiles against the American people. And give me 1 second, y'all. Something went on. It's just all they do is do pedophile stuff. And that is the sad part about it. So this is what we're dealing with. A bunch of pedophile people who now they're taking their time. See, after how you doing? Queen, what's going on? Miss Glover, how you doing? Barbara Branch, how you doing this day? Sheila, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. But when you got people talking about, when Donald Trump or any of his people say anything about Barack Obama, then you know what's the problem is. They are doing anything and saying everything to be a distraction. That's all it is. It's a distraction. It's Donald Trump illness. This is what is going to hurt him. This illness. Let me tell y'all something. You can walk around and try to act like you better than everybody else, but God know how to punish you slow and hard and fast. You see them ankles? You see how big his ankles is? You see what he's looking like? You see that, right? Thank you, Erica, for the rose. You see what he's looking like. It's a sad day when you have a president that just can't tell the truth. We have been through this before, but not this bad. This is really, truly bad right here. This is really, really bad. This is past bad. This is worse than bad. Queen, you getting better? I hope that you are getting better. I hope you are. And see, this is something. Listen, y'all, I got somebody on TikTok talking about you think Obama is okay for playing like he's a straight man. It's not my problem what Obama is. Let me say this to everybody. If Obama is a straight man, more power to him. But we are not fit to do that. Oh, God. You know what? They just blocked me off of... they just took me down off of TikTok, y'all. It's too funny. As soon as you start talking about Donald Trump, they take you down. I mean, I haven't said nothing bad. What's going on, Charlotte? But we're going to talk about the Truth family. If anybody over there on TikTok want to see me, they need to come over here. Because we already knew this was coming for me. We knew that sooner or later they was going to take me down off of TikTok. They've been doing that for the longest. We knew that. We knew that sooner or later they was going to take me down off of TikTok. Lauren, how you doing? Well, see, this is what they do. They protect Trump because when people's telling the truth, just that fast, you didn't hear me swear, you didn't hear me curse, you didn't hear me do anything, but TikTok took me down just that fast when we were just talking about how Donald Trump and his people lie all the time. That just shows you how fast they take me down. And that just shows y'all what we saying is the truth. And that's just what we trying to tell y'all. That's just what we try to tell y'all, that this is what they do to us all the time. So not only that, but this is the part that bothers me the most. When you have black people, and I don't know, they must be paying good money. They got to be paying decent money to have black people get on this TikTok and talk bad about Barack. We know all black people, some black people just is never going to change. We know that. Some of them just want to be on that other side so badly. It's true. No one to, huh? Well, yeah, that's true. They don't want us to speak about Trump. Trump is not a king. Trump is not a god. Trump is a sorry ass, old ass, dirty diaper wearing ass man. That's what Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is not a real man. Because let me tell you something. Anytime you got your name on a pedophile list, you're not a real man. Donald Trump, no. And we have all seen the pictures of Donald Trump over there with Jeff taking pictures with this man. We seen the little girl sitting in his lap on pictures. We heard what this man said. If that wasn't his daughter, he'll be dating her. So we all have heard Donald Trump speak. We all know that this was an island existed. What's going on, classmate Connie, too? I'm just seeing your post. Yes, we knew that Donald Trump is a pedophile. We know it's a whole bunch of lot of Republicans that's pedophiles now. We know this, but what can we do about it? What can we do? The only thing that we can do is be mad at the American people once again because they voted this pedophile in there. This is what they voted for. So we getting exactly what y'all voted for. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but those votes you never should have cast for Donald Trump. You never should have cast them votes for Donald Trump. We need to do something. I mean, just think about it. This is where I'm always talking about Black America would never stick together. This is what I'm talking about. Because as soon as these people pay black people to get on TikTok and start talking about Barack Obama, they do that hardly. Well, they didn't just vote for him, Jerome, because they said he was going to lower grocery prices. They voted for him for the lies. They voted for him for the lies. They voted for Donald Trump because he set up and promised them all these lies, and he knew he was not going to deliver. He knew everything he talked about was a lie. And yes, welcome Susan. Hey Susan, how you doing? If you on here, oh Susan, hey, my bad. Welcome Susan. We glad to have you over here on the Truth Family. Thank you for coming over. Thank you. Everybody welcome Susan. She's new to the Truth Family. Truth Family, welcome her. Well, they shouldn't have never cast their votes. They never should have listened to the lies. But we told them, and y'all know we did. If you've been following me, we told them a long time ago, when you cast that vote for Donald Trump, you was casting that vote for evil. We told y'all that. And I'm just going to be honest. Today, I didn't write nothing down to talk about because it's just still the same thing that's going on right now. A bunch of lies, a bunch of people that don't want to listen. You still have black people that's constantly getting on TikTok when they get paid to lie. Now, I don't know what Barack Obama did. I don't care what Barack Obama did. I know for 4 years, Barack Obama did everything he could for this country. And let me say something. Donald Trump is the only one that dirtied up the White House with the Russians. Barack Obama never had Russians in the White House. Barack Obama never did none of this stuff. But Donald Trump is the only one dirtied up the White House with the Russians because he knew he was deep in their pockets. You know what, Jerome? It's a lot of people that's going to regret voting for Donald Trump. It's a lot of people out there that's scared to say it because they don't want to lose their friends that they know voted for Donald Trump. But we all know it's a lot of people. It's millions of Americans right now regretting their vote for Donald Trump. And see, when they still trying to cheat, it don't matter. Just like in Texas, they trying to redo the zoning because they want more Republicans. I don't think people are voting for Republicans like that right now. I don't think if they can redraw the lines and do whatever they want to do. People are not feeling the Republican Party right now. You're right. You're right. I would not vote for Donald Trump for dog catcher. I'd rather see anybody be dog catcher but Donald Trump. Yes, but we go back to what we said before. And everybody probably tired of hearing me say this, but I'm going to keep saying it. If you had gave that woman the opportunity to be the president of the United States, we wouldn't be going through all this mess right now. You said your son, who's black, voted for Donald Trump. Well, hey, that's his problem, Sheila. Let me tell you something. When you have a bunch of black men, let me tell you something, Sheila. Let me just speak to you real quick. He voted for Donald Trump because a lot of black men don't think women can run this country. And I'm going to just say this. Let me say this. A woman could do whatever she want to do in America. A woman could definitely run this country right here, hands down. Pay attention to the women that already run in different countries all over the world. Pay attention to the woman in Mexico that's running Mexico right now. And this woman have to be fearful every day with the cartels in Mexico. Do y'all understand that? This woman got to have top security because of the cartel. Do you know how many people in Mexico they can buy out? Did the cartel spend millions and millions of dollars buying the police officers, buying the security? But this woman right here is running Mexico the right way. They just passed, like I said a while ago, Mexico and China decided they're going to dig a canal all the way through Mexico. It's going to create billions and billions of dollars for Mexico once that canal gets fixed. It might take them 5 to 10 years to build that canal, but it's going to create billions of dollars. You won't have to worry about people crossing the border to come to America in the next 5 years. Once they start construction on that new canal, that's going to hurt the Panama Canal. You'll have a lot of Mexican people going back to Mexico because that work is going to be paying them real good money. You're talking about thousands and thousands of people going to be there to build that canal. That canal is going to run right across Mexico from one ocean to the next, right into the Gulf. So that's going to save millions and millions of dollars. I don't know who shut down, but all I'm telling y'all is American men need to stop acting like women cannot run this country. That woman in Mexico is proving y'all wrong. And you had to give Miss Harris an opportunity. Oh yeah, he don't want nothing with black peoples in the White House. He don't want Dr. King nowhere up there. They don't want anything You know, he don't want anything to do with black. That is why when I see black people's on here cheering for Donald Trump, it makes my butt hurt because they are just that stupid. Well, a lot of Americans is gonna migrate. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of Americans ain't got to worry about it because when the next election, they're gonna try to cheat. But you got Elon Musk. You got Elon Musk right now who's gonna reign. This man is gonna do whatever he can to get every Republican voted out. And you can't mess with a man that's got endless money. Anytime a man worth $400-500 billion, this government can't touch him. They can take the government contracts from him. They can do whatever they want. This man is still going to stand strong over Donald Trump. Yeah, it don't make no sense how they trying to do everything in this country, but that's just the racist that Donald Trump is. That's just who they are in this country. People, you can't change these people, and that's what a lot of Americans thought they could do. A lot of Americans thought that they was going to be able to say, "Oh, Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump." Donald Trump don't care nothing about you. Donald Trump don't have no care in the world about nobody. And that's just the truth. Why would Donald Trump care about somebody poor? Yes, Elon will be his worst nightmare. Elon is going to be his worst nightmare. Elon Musk will be Donald Trump's worst nightmare. Because what Elon Musk knows about Donald Trump, he will tell it. What can Donald Trump do to him? You talking about Donald Trump talking about we need to see about deporting him back to Africa. You can't deport a billionaire. I'm just being honest. We just need Elon Musk to tell everything that he knows. That's what we need Elon Musk to do, to tell everything that he knows. And I guarantee you, everything will be okay. I guarantee you. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yes, he's a narcissist. All of them is a narcissist. This is what, let me tell you something. These people are the reason that America is falling, is not doing good right now. All of these people that they got in the White House, you got a woman that's supposed to be over education that don't, Linda McMahon don't know nothing. She's 90 years old. She don't know anything. She don't even know how to read. Donald Trump can't read. The Supreme Court is a joke. They's giving this man the right to just destroy this country. And everybody need to be writing the Supreme Court. Let them know you are a joke. You should retire. You should get off the bench. Because every one of you guys is a joke. You have, I'm not saying every one of them, but the ones that Donald Trump put in office are the ones that they are destroying this country. Donald Trump is giving every opportunity for Russia to come over and take this country by force because he don't care. He don't care. And y'all know I'm not lying. This man has no care in the world about this country. No matter how y'all try to say it, no matter how all this is. Did y'all see that? Wait a minute. I got to change that. Did y'all see the video the other day that they've been putting on TikTok about that fake assassination attempt? Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see that video where this young man showed y'all how fake that assassination attempt was? Did y'all see that? Yes, we do. We do need to get that off the ground. We do need to get we the people. Now, Glenn Brown, let me tell you, we do need to get this off the ground. We do need to start we the people. We do. We do really. I'm serious, man. I can't wait to get we the peoples off the ground. We the people can make a change in this whole United States of America because we can put peoples in places that's going to go up to Washington, D.C. and is going to fight for everybody. So we do need to get we the peoples off the ground. And we're going to get it off the ground. We just got to bump into the right people who going to be able to help us get we the people. You know, our first person that we can change could be Jasmine Crockett. She can be the first candidate that we the people can get into the White House as a new political party. And I do believe that. And I need everybody out there that's willing to change and understand this is something that we need to happen. What's up, Terry? Mr. Kirkland? But we can do that. If we can get we the people really, really start, just put it like this. If everybody can just well, that is something that we have to do. We would have to really sit down. We'll make a committee of we the people committee, and we'll find out the candidates. Okay, just say for instance, if I ran to be a congressman right now, my agenda to get things back to where it was, to get people back lives the way it was, and to help people. That's my agenda. Who? Newsom out of California? That's who you're talking about? I think he'll be a good president. I like Newsom, but let me tell you something. Some people don't, but I like Hakeem Jeffries. I'm not going to lie. We the people could get Hakeem Jeffries and Newsom as a team. It'll be a good running mate. No. Well, see, Jeremy, that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about the independents. We're not talking about the Democrats. We're not talking about the Republicans no more. What we're talking about, Jeremy, is we the people. That's a new political party that we need to start up. We don't want to have nothing to do with the independents, the Democrats, or the Republicans. What we want to have is we the people's a new political party called We the People, so we can work and do everything ourselves as people. We trying to get rid of those people. We trying to get rid of them. We just need a government that's going to have we the people. If we can get 50 or 60 members of Congress and the Senate of we the people, then we can get something done. I'm sorry, I just can't go with the Democrats or the Republicans no more. The Republican Party started, they got 3 or 4 different groups, 3 or 4 different people selected groups as a Republican Party. So why we can't have the Democrats, the independents, and we the people? That's what I'm saying. We can have we the people right now. Well, they always gonna brag about this father not in jail. But see, we ain't got to worry. Let me tell you something. When I tell you a man is gonna suffer before he leave this earth, just keep watching. Just all you got to do is keep watching. This man is going to suffer before he leave this earth. And all his cronies going to suffer right with him. And you just keep watching. I'm just telling y'all, just pay attention to what God is going to do. Your ankles is swole right now. Your hand look like a bunch of bull crap. But it's going to be more. He's going to suffer before he leave this earth. Because one thing about it, God don't like ugly and he don't care too much about pretty. So the lies and all the deceit that they've been doing, they're going to pay for it. Are you going to pay for it in this lifetime, or are you going to pay for it in the next lifetime, the next life? So you think about it. But no, we just need to think about what we're talking about. And we need to come up with it. We got months. We got almost a year right now to come up and to get this We the People going. If we have to get it on, if we got to sign a petition of getting 100,000 signatures and going around and talking to people and just letting them know this is a new party. This is a party. We don't care if you black, white, green, or purple. We don't care what race you is. What we want is somebody that's going to be in the White House and talking about the people. not bringing us down, but trying to get people to help. You know, they look what they done did. They didn't when this new law that they got passed come in Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, hospitals, elderly people, all of this all gonna suffer. Everybody's gonna suffer with this. This I'm just being honest. Everybody's gonna suffer from this. And we just got to be ready for it. I'm just telling y'all now, this is something that we can do. We just got to come together. We just got to come together and be strong. The Republicans that did it, we as Americans, we can do it. I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese, Mexican. This is what we need. We need in a committee, we need a race of people that are willing to fight for what we believe in. We need the black people, we need white people, we need Mexican people, we need Asian people. We need every race on a committee that we can get some things done. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Patrice, that's exactly what we need to do. We need to just continue to talk about it. Oh, I'm willing to do it. We just need to continue to talk about it and keep pushing the narrow. You know, if everybody on TikTok and everybody who's on Facebook, you just start letting everybody know, hey, we got a new political party that we's trying to start up, and it's called We the People. You know, we the people. You know, and we're going to put the right peoples in the right places to do the right things. So that means we got opportunity to put peoples as senators, congressmen, judges, everything. If we get enough people to believe in that party, we can do this. You know, we can get rid of the bad apples and start putting some good apples in there. That's all I'm saying. Joanna, how you doing? Good evening. I hope I said your name right. Joanne? That's Joanne. I'm sorry. I said Joanne. I'm sorry. Joanne. How you doing? That's right. So we just need to put it out there. We just need to start. If people start asking you questions, just say, hey, we trying to start a new political party. We the people. We want real peoples up there. Like I said, I don't care who you is. I don't care if you from Baton Rouge, California. I don't care. As long as you going to Washington D.C. to fight for the people, that's all that matters to me. But if you go up there and you start selling your soul to the devil, then we will get you out. We will pull you. We will get you out of there, because when you go to DC and you start selling your soul, that don't mean nothing to us. That's just like what these people been wanting, and we can't do that. We can't have people selling their souls. We don't need people who go to Washington D.C. and sell their soul for money. That's what's going on in D.C. right now. A lot of peoples up there have sold their souls to the devil, and they just doing whatever they want. Yeah, we got to stick together. That's just the way it is. We have to stick together. And I'm telling you, if you're watching me right now on TikTok or anywhere else platform, this is what we talking about. This is what we need to do. You know, I'm about to switch. I'm about to go live on Facebook. Well, Wendell, that'll be good. If we had a way to get Elon Musk, if we had a way to get Elon Musk to fund us, but we're not going for his agenda. So he can fund us, but we definitely not going to go for Elon Musk's agenda. But we definitely could do what we need to do. But if we the people start off strong and we can get more peoples on Facebook and more peoples on TikTok and more peoples on YouTube to understand that we need a new political party that's for the people. Now, if Elon Musk want to come and talk with us about the things that agenda, we'll talk to him, but we're not going for no takeover agenda. We're not going to just look out for him because he wants electric cars agenda. We're not doing that. We're going for people to come and take care of America. You all know how many elderly Americans are going to suffer right now? Do y'all understand? Right now, with this new bill that Donald Trump and his cronies have passed, a lot of people are going to suffer. So that's why I tell people, you better get ready to help your granddaddy or your grandmother or your auntie or your uncles that's not able to get out here and work no more, because they're cutting their social security checks. They're about to take their Medicaid. So people better get ready to be able to say, here go granddad, here go $100 to help you get your medicine. Because they don't care about your granddaddy. They don't care about your grandmother. They don't care about your kids that's got special needs. The government don't care. Donald Trump has showed y'all they don't care nothing about none of them. Yeah, I just turned the video on Facebook. Facebook is it's okay, but people don't pay attention to what we talking about. You know, what they looking for stuff that don't make sense. They don't. Yeah, it'll be more than $100. You're absolutely right. It'll be, well, you got to help your grandfather and your grandmother right now. It'll be hundreds of dollars to help them get their medicine. The thing when I come on my YouTube channel, is because people listen. I go on TikTok and Facebook because we're trying to get more people to understand what we're talking about. What we're talking about is something that's going to help bring this country back. The Democrats, the Republicans, the Independents, they all sold their soul to the devil. That's why we trying to come up with a party. It's we the people. And that's why I want to be part of the We the People movement that's going to look out for the people. People have worked all their lives. They have worked all their lives, and now you got the government coming in and snatching your retirement, snatching your pension, just trying to take. There's nowhere in the world that people have retired from a job and they should be paying taxes on their pensions, their retirement. Why do they have to pay taxes on their retirement when they done worked all these years? It don't make sense. Yes, you got people that's going to dialysis. You got people that got to go to all kind of different things for their health problems. But what the government did, now you got rural hospitals that's closing down. You got rural hospitals. They said right now it's almost 1,000 rural hospitals all over the country have closed down because the government has took their money. The government has taken their money away. But see, this is what they voted for. They voted for a criminal. They voted for a felon. They voted for a liar. And guess what? Everything he promised them, everything that this man promised y'all, he lied to y'all. He lied to y'all. But that's what I'm saying. The devil is their father. Jesus was for the people. These people walked in darkness. Yeah, they walking in darkness right now. And I'm telling y'all, we the people, that's all I'm going to keep telling y'all. We the people can change a lot of different things in this country. I don't care. I know some very smart people. I know a lot of smart people. And I know everybody out there, just because they got a little money, they ain't vote for Donald Trump. A lot of the billionaires didn't vote for Donald Trump. A lot of the millionaires didn't vote for Donald Trump. But see, let me ask y'all a question, though. Just answer this question. Where's the check? Well, see, you got people right now talking about Donald Trump said everybody's going to get paid August 1st. Everybody, about all this money is about to roll off August 1st. Do y'all believe they've been lying to y'all about those $6,000 Doge checks for how long? They've been telling y'all that y'all was going to get a check for how long? How long they been telling everybody you about to get a check? How long they been promising y'all a check? Have that check came out yet? Have you seen your Doge check like everybody on TikTok? Oh, I just got my Doge check today. Oh, I got my... You a damn lie. You ain't got no Doge check today. You ain't got no kind of check. Donald Trump is not giving you no check. What they going to do is take from you. What we said last week. What did we say last week? Everybody who's on Section 8, you're about to be off. Everybody that's getting food stamps and all of that stuff, you're about to be off. They're about to cut your food stamp. Let me tell you, I was making a delivery the other day. This lady's in her 70s. She told me right out of her mouth, she said as soon as that bill passed, when she got her check, the following first of the month, they had already cut her check by over $100 and some. And this lady, she said she's been working since she was a teenager. And this lady's in her late 70s. Her husband is on dialysis and other stuff. So she was telling me that she don't have no how in the world when they start cutting his Medicaid that he's going to be able to pay for all the stuff, the medicine that he takes. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If your mother and your father is still living and they have retired and they've been working all their life, and do you think that when they getting their Social Security right now is about to be cut, if they was on Medicaid, that's why people are working so hard still in America. Why y'all think they still working like this? Let's talk about the military. Let's talk about the veterans. These people have put their lives on the line for this country. They done went all the way overseas and fought people that we never should have fought. They done been put in all this different kind of environment where their health is not as good. Okay? But they still taking it from the veterans. And y'all telling me if the government is not going to take care of their military soldiers that went over and fought for this country, what make you think they're going to take care of you and you didn't put a gun in your hand? Man, let me tell you something. You're right. You're right. If Trump think that he can give somebody a $1,500 check, these people will lose their minds and go run into the polls to vote back for Donald Trump. That's exactly what he did. He told y'all that lie that y'all was going to get a check before the election, and that's why a lot of people went and voted for him. Oh, I'm voting for Donald Trump because Donald Trump told me I'm going to get a check. You get that goddamn check yet? Have you cashed that check yet? You ain't cashed a doggone thing yet. They don't care nothing about us. They don't care nothing about the veterans. And this the part that bothers me is I was arguing with a person that was a veteran, and I kept telling them, sooner or later, they're going to cut your stuff. They were like, no, they ain't about to. I said, man, these people don't care nothing about what you have served. You got a bunch of Donald Trump was a draft dodger. Donald Trump daddy paid for him not to go to the military. You got a bunch of draft dodgers up there in Washington, D.C. that ain't never even probably held a gun. But they making your decision for our veterans. And then this man go and disrespect these veterans' graves. And he go do all of this. And y'all still cheering for this man? This man went and had a dictator parade in America. He went and had a dictator parade in America, and it failed, and it sucked, and it didn't make sense. The soldiers didn't even know how to march. They wasn't even up there for that. The tanks and everything else was not even up there for it. But it cost the American people almost $30 or $40 million to get those tanks back where they supposed to be. It cost the American people a lot of money. They don't give a damn. Yeah, Barbara, I understand. You're diabetic and you got to pay for all of this medicine, and these people steady trying to cut. Well, she told you start drinking okra water. I ain't never heard of that, Patrice. But okra water and start taking you some black seed oil too. I think that's going to help your diabetes too. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. But no, I just want y'all to understand that everything that's going on in this country right now is sad. You know, we got to do better. So I'm going to just let everybody know again. We are going to try to start a new political party called We the People. And just to explain to y'all what We the People is a group of people that want to come together and go to Washington D.C. and put the right peoples in right places. We can have We the People. We can vote for congressmen. We can vote for senators, and we can put peoples in the right place. We just need to get millions of Americans onto it. We the People can do a lot of things. I'm not telling you. I don't care nothing about the Republican Party right now. I don't care nothing about the Democrat Party right now. I don't care nothing about the independents right now. Because nobody is doing nothing for we the people. And that means nobody is doing nothing for the American peoples right now. They can say they fighting for us, but I just don't see it. Because if they was truly fighting for us, minimum wage would have went up a long time ago. Think about it. We got Republicans, we got Democrats, we got independents. They still don't want to do minimum wage. Minimum wage is what, $7 or $8 an hour? Who in the hell could live off of minimum wage? That's why states had to go in there and do their own minimum wage hikes. Because if the federal government gave, just think about it. If the federal government gave 2 cents about American people, minimum wage would be $15 right now all over the country. Just think about that. $7 minimum wage. What is that going to take? What can you pay for $7 right now? That's not even a tank of damn gas right now. You working 40 hours a week for $7 an hour. But this is what your federal government wants you to believe is nothing they can do. That's what they want y'all to believe. But it's okay that Donald Trump flies to everything that's big. He want to fly to it. Did y'all see that when he went up there to the soccer tournament, how this Donald Trump, y'all president, stole that gold medal? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how Donald Trump took that gold medal and put it in his coat pocket? He stole a gold medal. That this y'all president. This is y'all president that went up. He got to be at every big event that's going to cost the taxpayer 40, $30 million every time he goes somewhere. Them people didn't ask him to come to that FIFA soccer tournament. They didn't ask him to present no damn trophy. That's what he wanted to do. And then when they asked him to get his punk ass off the stage, he didn't even get off the stage. They didn't want to party. They talked about him after this. They didn't want him on the stage with them because he wanted to take the spotlight. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to take the spotlight. But don't nobody want to see that. Everybody want to see different. Everybody want to talk different. No, think about it. If your president can take a gold medal and steal it on stage, what else can he do when he know cameras looking at him, but he tried to act like he didn't do it? Come on, man. That's y'all president. But me, I'm just telling y'all right now, be looking out for we the people. We about to get this started. Somebody was like, if Elon Musk have fun and we the people, we can do something. Yeah, if Elon Musk want to call and talk and donate millions of dollars to we the people so we can get some good candidates, then that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The minimum wage in America should be $20 an hour right now. The minimum wage in America should be $20. But this is funny. The federal government has not raised the minimum wage in how many years? How many years since it's been since the federal government raised minimum wage? But it's okay. But they can go out here and spend $600 million on a damn jet. They can go out here and spend $20 a bullet to go shoot in the dirt. They can go out here and send Donald Trump to all the special events for millions and millions of dollars worth of security to protect his punk ass like he need to be at these things. We don't care nobody about him. No, we can't. The thing about with Elon Musk, no, we don't trust Elon Musk, but Elon Musk don't like the Donald Trump now. But what I'm telling y'all is this. I don't care what billionaire, millionaire want to start the We the People movement with us. All we want to do is put qualified people into qualified places to help the American people. Like we said, I don't care if you're black, white, green, or purple. You are part of America. You should be helped in this country. Yeah, you can't trust the devils at all. $300 million for Donald Trump to play golf at his own golf club. The Secret Service, they charged them to stay in Donald Trump hotels. He get a check for that. This is crazy. This is crazy. But this is what y'all voted for, America. So y'all like that. This is what y'all voted for. Anthony Brown, good evening. Good evening. So I don't know how y'all feel about this, and I don't think that a lot of people pay attention to what's going on. Well, I know black people don't pay attention to what's going on because they too busy worried about what's going on at the party, this, and this, when we need to be worried about what's going on in Washington, D.C. Because y'all don't understand something. The stuff that they're pulling in Washington, D.C. is going to help y'all. You must didn't hear that woman said the other day that American people could go out there and pick the strawberries and all that stuff too. See, that's what they trying to go back to. They trying to go back to trying to get peoples in these fields. I'm not picking no motherfucking cotton. I'm not picking no strawberries. I ain't picking. If it ain't in my own garden, it won't get picked. I don't give a damn. It won't get picked. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not saying, let me say this. Not all black people. Let me correct myself. Let me correct myself. Not all black people is not paying attention to what's going on in the government. But a lot of more black people need to start paying attention and stop trying to criticize people that's trying to help us. Now, I'm going to tell y'all already know me. I'm going to criticize these people that I think ain't doing a damn thing for us. Tim Scott, he's a black man. I wouldn't trust that mug to feed my dog. Tim Scott, I wouldn't trust none of them. I'm gonna talk about y'all could get mad at me, but I'm gonna talk about the mega pastors. I'm gonna talk about all these pastors that got all these big churches in America that's not doing nothing for their community, but they done built their big churches in their community. So I'm gonna talk about all that. I'm gonna talk about these pastors that walking around here, got 5 or 6 bodyguards running around here in Rolls Royces and all this stuff, but you living off the people, but you got somebody in your congregation that need their lights paid, that need food in their house, and y'all won't do nothing for them. So don't get mad at me. I am gonna criticize those type of people because that's what they doing. That's all they do. They don't do anything. Okay, my firm belief, T.D. Jakes. I'm gonna just call him out right now. T.D. Jakes, black pastor, them wrote books, had movies out, all this stuff. They did everything. All that puff, all that Sean Diddy Combs little parties and everything, doing everything, just doing everything. All of a sudden now they arrest Sean Diddy. He want to step down. They making a big deal. What did he do? Because he passed the church to his daughter and her husband. Well, that's a big deal. No, they just keeping it in the family. Shit, they ain't about to give up their lifestyle, living the rich and the famous when the congregation peoples is doing everything for them. I don't care nothing about all these mega pastors, people flocking to these big ass church. Joe Osteen church down here in Houston. I can care. This man is not a pastor. This man is a motivated speaker. But y'all flock to his. But when it was time when Houston was going through that little hurricane, what did Joe Osteen say? I'm not opening my church up for these people. That's what he said. He didn't open his church up for these people, but they gave this man $25 and $30 million PPP loans. They gave this man all this money, but he didn't do nothing for the peoples of Houston, but he kept his doors closed. So don't get mad at me because I'm going to speak on this kind of stuff. I'm going to speak on all these pastors getting all this money and doing everything. How your pastor going to live in a $20 million house? And then in the neighborhood around his churches, you got people barely even making it. Come on now. Y'all don't get me started on this. Don't y'all get me started because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. They all want to do things and they all going to get up here. And the main thing, this is what gets me. The main thing they're going to do is have the Bible in their hand. That's the main thing they're going to do. They're going to walk around and they're going to tell you about the Bible. And the same thing, they're doing everything wrong. Look at all these pastors. Look, let me get, I'm about to get dirty with you now. Look at all these pastors right now that just got called out. What they doing? DL pastors. What they doing? Pastors supposed to be in the pulpit preaching the gospel, but they running around here sleeping with these boys. Come on, man. Come on, man. And y'all still following these pastors. Y'all, then you got what did I see? You got a man pastor in the first, and listen at this. You got a man pastor of the church, but they call his man, his boyfriend or whatever you want to call him, is called first man of the church. Who in the hell sitting up in that church listening to this man preach? This man that married a whole nother man, and y'all sitting up in the church, y'all sitting up there hollering and clapping and doing all this stuff behind. What Bibles y'all read? See, y'all done got me started on this. Now, what Bibles they read? Here come a grown man in the church with a dress on, married to the pastor, and y'all sitting up here clapping and honoring this. Man, come on. I don't care what. See, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what they do. I'm gonna keep talking about these preachers. God gonna deal with them, but I'm gonna put them out there. God's gonna deal with them, but I'm gonna put them out there. I don't care nothing about these preachers. I ain't going into their church. Now you come looking for me. I ain't hard to find. But I'm just telling you. This is what I'm saying. Y'all want to sit up here. Why do y'all think this is okay? Why do y'all think that this is okay about what these peoples are doing? It's not okay. They playing with God. And if you go to church, you know doggone well you shouldn't be playing with God like that. I don't care what nobody say. You sitting up here acting like you got a wife over here on your right, but then on your left, you over here messing with a man. And y'all telling me leave these people. Please, man. I don't want to hear that crap. These people need to understand something. This is what God is tired of. Do you see all the rain? Do you see all the thunderstorms that's going on across this country right now? New York City is flooded. New Jersey is flooded. Texas is flooding. Do y'all see what's going on right now? And y'all think God ain't playing? Please. Y'all think God is just, it's just rain. It ain't. Come on now. When the last time New York City had that much water and flooded? When the last time New Jersey flooded like that? When the last time North Carolina, Texas, all these places flooded? You got God coming through here cleaning up this area, and y'all want to sit up here and continue to play with him. Please. Please. It's just like I said. Stop playing with God. Guarantee you, it's going to be more flooding. It's going to be more tornadoes. It's going to get worse because this is something that y'all think is okay. You got preachers taking money from their congregation and won't even help the congregation out. But they riding, look, they got Gator shoes on. They got Rolex watches on. They got tailor-made suits on. Should I say more? They got 5 and 6 bodyguards. $20 million house. Should I say more? Should I say more? No matter how much corruption is going on in the world, the corruption should not be going on in the church. And then the black preachers, what y'all did? Y'all decided that y'all want to go to DC and that y'all want to go up there and say, this is the best president for black people. Then y'all want to put y'all hands on him and say a damn prayer. Come, man, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I'm just telling y'all, before I get ready to get off here, you better pay attention. Flooding all over the country. But then the Bible said the world won't do that again. The world would never flood again, right? That's why the rainbow, right? What you think is going to destroy this world? Fire. Amen, Sheila. Amen. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, people, you got people sitting up here talking about, let me show y'all, before I get out here, let me show y'all how bad it is. You got people sitting out here talking about Donald Trump as a king. You got people sitting out here talking about, oh, God is for Donald Trump. Do y'all know the man that they just elected Pope, can't stand Donald Trump? Do y'all understand this? They just appointed somebody else, and this man is already talking. These people, I don't believe in all of that. That Pope stuff, that's their stuff. I'm not finna knock them, but they know what's going on. You got a man that y'all voted for that had, y'all seen the pictures? The man had little girls sitting on his lap. And he's sitting up there acting like it was okay. And y'all, before I get out of here, let me just say this. Stop believing in all the lies. Stop believing that y'all about to. If Donald Trump did give y'all a check, don't sell your souls for a few dollars, people. If you got a check tomorrow, don't sell your soul to Donald Trump for a check. That's exactly how they know how to get black people. Send them a $1,500 check. You ain't got to worry about them because they think they got something else coming. No, what you need to do, and I'm about to say this. Yeah, they probably do got them calling them daddy. Them fools probably will call him that. But you got to stand 20 feet away from him because how bad the stench is. You got to stand back. You can't be close up on him now. Don't forget now. If you pay attention to all the photos and pay attention to all the videos, nobody stand close to him. Not even his wife even be pushing him back. Like, hell no, cuz. But no, you're right. My cousin said we only have kings in Jesus. That's it. That's it. That's it, people. We just need y'all to understand something. Stop pretending like this man controls y'all. Stop pretending. Y'all voted for this crap. Now y'all got to deal with this crap. But we got to deal with it, and it's just making America look bad. When you pay attention to what China is doing, what China kids is doing, it's amazing to me how China, listen to me, their kindergarten kids is cooking full course meals in China. Our kindergarten kids is over here trying to do boots on the ground. Did y'all hear what I said? In China, their kindergarten kids know how to make 3 to 4 dishes of cooking at kindergarten. Our kindergarten kids over here trying to learn boots on the ground. And y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all more worried about y'all kids learning boots on the ground. Where that fan at? Clock, clock. That bullshit. And these China kids is over here cooking meals. They know how to do a whole lot of stuff. And our kids is over here doing nothing. And y'all talking about America is so great. Okay. Yeah, I live here. But it ain't great like y'all thought it was. I hate that song too. I'm sick and tired of hearing boots on the ground. Sick and tired of hearing all that bull crap. But what I'm trying to just educate people about is this. While our kids is over here shooting up, killing each other, talking back to their parents, doing all this stuff, The kids over in China are learning skills how to protect themselves, how to take care of themselves at young ages. Good night, Joanne. But yeah, y'all, it's about time for me to get up off here. I hope to see y'all hope to see y'all Wednesday at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I really appreciated everybody for listening. Hey, if you got anything that you want to send me, email me. It's on my thing, NateTheTruth. So email me. We could talk about it. But I want to say thank y'all. I hope everybody come back. I hope y'all come back and listen to me Wednesday. We're going to have more and more to talk about because this government is giving us everything to talk about. Good night, Connie. Good night, all y'all. But listen, just think about what I said. If you got kids, start teaching your kids now. China kids is doing way more stuff than what our kids are doing. China kids are way more prepared for life at a young age than our kids. You got grown people out here that don't even know how to cook cornbread. You got grown people that don't know how to do anything. And I think that's a shame. Y'all have a good night. This your boy NateTheTruth. I hope y'all to see y'all Wednesday. I enjoyed talking to y'all. Hey, we got more to talk about. We the people. Like I said, we the people. That's all that matters to me. We the people. Keep that in mind. See y'all Wednesday. This your boy NateTheTruth. I'm out.